Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps, and close our eyes. When you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. Excellent. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then we'll go down low, touch our toes. Back up high one more time. And this time, can we go tippy toe high? And while we're there, let's have a wave side to side. And then back down to touch our toes once more. Stand up straight, guys, and shake it out. Shake it out, arms and legs. And then hands on hips. We'll do a wiggle side to side. Stop. Another wiggle side to side. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and stop. And then we can go round and round. Move our bodies round and round. And stop. And then back the other way. Round and round the other way. Round and round the other way. And stop. And to finish, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Very well done. So welcome to today's English class. But to begin, we're going to recap the previous lesson. Now, who can remember what we learnt about in the previous lesson? When we're not feeling well, how can we describe ourselves? What was the topic of the previous lesson, guys? Sickness and illness. Yes, when we're not feeling well, we can say we are feeling sick, sickness, or we can say we are feeling ill, illness. And these 2 words mean the same thing. So let's write that phrase on the board first. Sickness, S-I-C-K-N-E-S-S. And illness, I-L-L-N-E-S-S. Sickness and illness. Now, who can remember some of the different types of sickness or illness we had? Remember, a lot of them were aches. What type of aches can we remember from the previous lesson? Headache. Yes, we had headache. H-E-A-D-A-C-H-E. Headache. But there was more types of aches. Earache. E-A-R-A-C-H-E. There were 4 aches in total. We had headache, earache, stomach ache, S-T-O-M-A-C-H-A-C-H-E. Stomach ache and toothache. T-O-T-H-A-C-H-E. So they're all of the aches. Headache, earache, stomach ache, toothache. But what other types of sicknesses was there or illnesses? Cold was one. Yes, sometimes we have a cold. But how about the opposite of a cold? Fever. Yes. Cold is when we're feeling cold. Fever is when we're feeling hot. And there was a few. Dizzy. Yes, dizzy. D-I-Z-Z-Y. Any more? Yes, sore throat. We don't say throat ache. We have to say sore throat. S-O-R-E-T-H-R-O-A-T. Okay. Were there any more, guys? Anybody think? In your lives, whenever you've had sickness or illness, what type have you had? Anything different to what we have on the board now? Cough. Okay. C-O-U-G-H. Now that should do us. So let's see. We've got headache, earache, stomach ache, toothache, cold, fever, sore throat, cough. Now remember, all of these ailments are, we say, I have a, followed by the condition. With dizzy or sick, we would say, I'm feeling dizzy. Okay. So guys, that was very well remembered. Well done. So let's see which ones of our students can remember the correct vocabulary. I'm going to act a certain condition, and then I want you to guess how I'm feeling, okay? So let's see. The first one. Sore throat. Excellent, Prel. This here is our throat. So if we have a pain here, it's a sore throat. But how about dizzy? Dizzy is when we're wobbly on our feet. We have to sit down. Toothache. Earache. So you see how they're aches, but different parts of the face. Toothache, earache. Cough. Yes, you see, cold is feeling cold. Fever relates to when we're feeling hot. So when you're feeling cold, you have a cold. But we don't say, I have a hot. We have to say, I have a fever. Hiccup is another type of sickness. And then the final one, we have stomach ache, okay? So they're all the different types of sicknesses and illnesses that we learnt about in the previous lesson. And it's important to be able to describe our condition because we need to get the correct treatment to help us feel better quickly. So once again, that was brilliant, guys. And what we're going to do in today's lesson is we're going to move on and look at 2 particular words or phrases. The first word is to describe things that we do or that are good for us. And that word, guys, ready? Should. Okay? When things are good for us and we have to do them, we say we should. Okay? Should. But the opposite, when things are bad for our health or are naughty or things that we should not do, we say shouldn't. Yes, so should, shouldn't. Okay, these are the two phrases that we're going to concentrate on today and have our students practice speaking. So now we've got a PowerPoint presentation for our students to practice listening, observing, and practice speaking also of the different ways to use should and shouldn't. So let's turn to look at the TV screen, guys. So now let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation about the two keywords for today's lesson: should, shouldn't. Yes, and how we can use them correctly. We use the word should to describe things that are good for us. So we say we should do them. Yes, for example, you should drink some water. Yes, the subject and then the word should, followed by the activity. He should go to bed early tonight. See, drink water, we should. Go to bed early, we should. She should help her mum with the housework. Yes, because helping our mums or other family members is a good thing to do. So we say, she should. Notice how it's always, guys, the first word is the subject, such as she, and then followed by the key word, should. Then the rest of the activity. We should eat lots of fruit and vegetables. Healthy food, good for us. Lots of energy. What type of fruits and vegetables can we see in the picture here? Grapes, yes, we see some nice juicy grapes. Apples, blueberries. How about here? Corn. Tomato, potato, broccoli, cabbage, and also peppers. All of this food is healthy food, fruit and vegetables. So we should eat them every day. I should study hard in school. Yes, because your education is important for your futures. So what you should all say to yourselves and to others is this phrase: I should study hard in school. But now, things that are bad. We use the word shouldn't to describe things that are not good for us. Yes. I shouldn't eat lots of sugar. Is sugar good for you? No. So we say shouldn't. Yes. The two words should not. If we squeeze them together into a contraction, we can say it quicker. Shouldn't. Yes, you see here, where the letter O should be, we've took it away and inserted an apostrophe. So should not can be shouldn't. He shouldn't go to bed late at night. Yes, nowadays some students stay up late playing with their telephone. And then the next day they are tired, too tired to study. Is this good or bad? bad. So we say shouldn't. We shouldn't talk to strangers. Yes, very dangerous. If it's someone we don't know, don't talk to them. Don't accept a lift and don't accept food. If you're walking home from school today and someone you don't know pulls up in a car and they ask you to get in, will you get in? No. Shouldn't talk to strangers. They shouldn't use their phone in class. Yes. Now you are all studying English. Should you be playing with your phone now? No. So we say shouldn't. Yes, because it's something you should not do. Shouldn't is a contraction phrase of the words should and not. Take the two words, should not, squeeze them together, drop the O, and you get shouldn't. And like I say, we use the apostrophe to designate where the deleted letter is. And that's what we call contraction. So remember, guys, for things that are good for us, should. For things that are bad or dangerous, shouldn't. Any questions? No. Excellent, guys. Very well done. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation about how to use the two keywords should for things that are good for us, we should do, and shouldn't for things that are bad for us, we shouldn't do. And coming up, we've got a flashcards exercise for our students to practice further. But for now, guys, time for our stretch sequence. Let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we can begin this sequence with some rotations. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Excellent, guys. Now, let's take our right hand and find our left foot. And then, left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Excellent, guys. Now stand up and have a shake. And so we'll do some stretches. 5 to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. And to finish, we will do 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So now it's time for our flashcard part of the lesson. So teachers, what you'll need to do is print out the flash sheets and cut each of the different activities into different flashcards, fold them and place them into a bowl or a tray. We're going to have our students come forward, choose the activity, and then write it in the correct column according to should or shouldn't. So the first thing we need, guys, 2 columns. What do we say about things that are good for us? Should. And we spell S-H-O-U-L-D. And how about things that are bad for us? We don't say should, we say should not. Or to shorten it, shouldn't. S-H-O-U-L-D. apostrophe T. So we have our two columns. We've got should and shouldn't. So what we're going to do is have students come forward, select an activity and write it on the correct side of the board and then speak the activity. Either I should or I shouldn't. So let's see who can go first for this activity. And the first student today will be Pangpon. Come and join me at the front of class and choose an activity and show it to your friends. Okay, so what can we see on Pangpon's activity? Play with my phone in class. Now, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? So should we or shouldn't we? Shouldn't. Excellent. So Pangpon, what column do you think play with my phone in class? Should or shouldn't? Yes. So you can write play with WITHMY and then phone PHONEIN class CLASS. Okay, so now can you say the sentence correctly? I shouldn't play with my phone in class. All together, guys. I shouldn't play with my phone in class. Excellent, Pangpon. Very well done. High five and a big round of applause for Pangpon, please, guys. Okay, so teachers, you can see the activity that we're doing in our classroom. You can pause the video and play on with your own class for the next 12 minutes or so. And remember, have a different student come to pick a flashcard each time, and then when they've correctly written the phrase, everybody practice speaking together. So now, our next student to come forward and choose an activity will be Nadia. So Nadia, come and join me at the front, please. Pick a flashcard and show it to your friends, please, Nadia. So, go to bed late at night. Should we or shouldn't we? We shouldn't. Excellent. We should go to bed early. So Nadia, what column will you place it in? Should or shouldn't? Shouldn't. Yes. Shouldn't go to bed. Go to bed. LATE at AT and night NIGHT. Okay, so Nadia, you can say, I shouldn't go to bed late at night. Yes, we should go to bed early and get plenty of rest. So all together, guys, I shouldn't go to bed late at night. Nadia, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Nadia, please, guys. And now for our next student. Now it's the turn of Black Gal. Come and join me at the front of class and pick a flashcard and show it to your friends. What do we see? Brush my teeth. Perfect, Pak Bung. Should you brush your teeth? Yes. Black Gal, should you brush your teeth? Yes. Okay, so what column? Do you like blue or black? Blue. So what column will you write brush my teeth? B R U S H. Brush. And then my, M-Y. And teeth, T-E-E-T-H. Full stop. Okay, so that gal, now you can say, I should brush my teeth. Yes. Guys, all together, I should brush my teeth. How many times a day should you brush your teeth? 1, 2, or 3? 3 times. After every meal, brush my teeth 3 times. That gal, that was brilliant. High five and a big round of applause for that gal, please, guys. And now, our next student to come forward will be Chew. Come and join me at the front of class, please. Okay, so show it to your friends. What's the next flashcard say, guys, on Chew's flashcard? Okay, now do my homework, should. So Chew, can you write do my homework in the correct column? Would you like blue or black pen? Blue. So what do we think, guys? Do my homework should or shouldn't? Should. So Chew, you can write in this column, do, D-O, and then my, M-Y, H-O-M-E. W-O-R-K. Okay, so now Chew, you can say, I should. Chew first. I should. Chew first. I should. Chew first. I should do my homework. Excellent, Chew. And now all together, guys, I should do my homework. Excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Chew, please, guys. And now maybe time for one more student. So let's see who can go next. Prel, come and join me at the front of class. And let's see what's on Prel's flashcard. Okay, the big flashcard. What does this one say? Pay attention to teacher. So is this a good thing or a bad thing? So we should, yes. Okay, so Prel, what part of the board do you think we should place pay attention to teacher? Should or shouldn't? Should. Okay, so can you write it on the board for me? Pay, P-A-Y. And then attention, A-T-T-E-N-T-I-O-N. To teacher. T-E-A. Excellent. So Prel, can you say, I should pay attention to teacher. And now, all together, guys, I should pay attention to teacher. You see, things that are good for us should. Things that are bad for us shouldn't. Prel, that was excellent. Big round of applause for Prel, please, guys. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, make sure every student in your class gets their own worksheet. And what our students have to do today, the first activity, they have to read each activity. And if it's good for us, write the word should. If it's bad for us, the phrase shouldn't. And then, in the following activities, our students have to describe 3 things that are good for us that they should do. And then finally, 3 things that are bad for us that we shouldn't do. So what's the first thing to do, guys? Write your names on top. And give our students around 12 minutes for this activity and just help them with anything they need. So bank one for you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Cleo for you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Down for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chu, here's yours. Nadia for you. You're welcome. Pat for you. Pat Bung for you. And Net. You're welcome. So names on top, guys. And read the activities. And like we did with the flashcards exercise and the PowerPoint presentation, decide if we should or shouldn't do them. For example, the first one, go to bed early if we feel tired. Should. And then, after that activity, write 3 things that you think you should do and 3 things that you shouldn't. Okay, Ned? Understand? So should or shouldn't, depending on whether we should do the sentences. Just like you've learned on the PowerPoint presentation and the flashcard exercise. So remember, guys, should are things that are good for us, and shouldn't, things that are not good. Well done, Nadia. I should go to bed early. I should always pay attention to teacher. But what about sugar? Should we eat lots of sugary sweets and cakes? Shouldn't. If you prefer, guys, you can also just say should not. Up to you. You can either write the word should not or the contraction shouldn't. They both mean the same thing. On time. Yes, always should. Should you be mean and nasty to your friends? Should you be mean to Dan and Prel? Shouldn't. We shouldn't be mean and nasty to anyone, especially our friends. I should go to bed early when I feel tired. Okay? We shouldn't go to bed late. We should go to bed early. Perfect. Don't forget full stop. Yes, I should go to school. Excellent.
I should go to bed early when I feel tired. I should always pay attention to my teacher. I shouldn't eat lots of
sugary sweets and cakes. Yes. Shouldn't eat lots. Put out 1 or 2. Okay. Or 4 or 5. Not good. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet exercise where they had to complete the sentences with the correct words, either should or shouldn't, and then write 3 sentences of their own of things they should do and 3 things that they shouldn't do. But we're going to practice the opening 6 sentences for you again. So ready, guys? I should go to bed early when I feel tired. I should always pay attention to my teacher. I shouldn't eat lots of sugary sweets and cakes. I should always do my homework on time. I shouldn't play with my telephone in class. I shouldn't be mean and nasty to my friends. Well done, guys. That was excellent. And that brings us to the end of today's lesson. So remember, we use the word should to describe things that are good for us, and the word shouldn't or should not to describe things that are bad. And we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Goodbye. See you again soon.